The views expressed in this program are not necessarily those of the producers. Viewer discretion is strongly advised. Spoiler alert, watch at your own risk of learning too much about this film.
I've been a puppet, a pauper, a pirate, a poet, a pawn and a king. I've been up and down and over and out, and I know one thing. Each time I find myself flat on my face, I just pick myself up, I get back in the race. That's life. That's life. Welcome back to my splendid show, Mr. Shame at the Movies. See, I just got back from one of those pity party poopy pants protests in Portland. I couldn't believe all the hairy armpitted whiners, big long greasy beards, and that's just the women. All they're doing is sitting there crying for the rest of us to stop using male and female as you're addressing people. What do they call it there? Proverbs or whatever. See, is it me, or aren't there other more pressing things going on in this world that we could be worried about? You know, like maybe like child abuse, or hey, how about most exigent, the Earth heating up and looking like Mars? See, that's a problem right there. Oh shit! That would mean a shortage of water, which is exactly why you don't see my beloved Mickey sitting here next to me. Those bastards took it! Anyways, tonight we're gonna be looking at the film Joker, starring Joaquin Phoenix and Robert De Niro. Now, this film is set in the late 1970s, early 80s, and Joker is the origin story of Batman's beloved arch nemesis, loosely based on a graphic novel and animated feature, The Killing Joke. For starters, whoever this irritating crotch goblin that keeps putting Bob De Niro in comedic roles needs to have his SAG card revoked and shoved through his pee-pee hole. This Goomba does not understand comedy, timing, delivery, or where to punch the line, as it were. I analyzed this, analyzed that, and my conclusion is he ain't funny as a fucker-in-law, and he ain't cutting it as Gotham City's B-rate answer to Johnny Carson. Bottom line. Anyways, as if thinking De Niro can do comedy isn't delusional enough, here we are introduced to Arthur Fleck. Arthur Fleck is a lonely, mentally ill loner whom society, Big Pharma, and his rehabilitation caseworker have rejected. Arthur works as a clown for hire at a company in the seedy underworld of Gotham's circus, sideshow, side spinning, and bar mitzvah booking agency. Mentally ill Arthur is constantly misunderstood, mistreated, and often unnecessarily beaten by hooligans looking for an initiation task or a cheap thrill. The whole film has this growing sense of something about to pop, with this building tension in Arthur's encounters with everyday people, including a young single mother who lives in his building. After being fired, cut off from his meds, Arthur dons the grease paint once more, but for his own vengeful purposes. The unbelievable part for me is right here. Arthur, who's working on his stand-up comedy set at an open mic, is recorded, and without his consent, seems to be broadcast during the late-night TV talk show of Murray Franklin, played by the unfunny Robert De Niro. Okay, all right, hold on, okay. This is the 1980s. Nobody's got their damn iPhones out recording this guy shitting the bed at a comedy club's open mic. This is a two-angled shot, meaning there must have been at least two giant fucking cameras in that room, and we, the audience, missed them? What kind of sadistic sack of scrotums takes a first-time comic's comedy club open mic set and airs him shitting the bed on TV for a laugh? Well, what happened? Did Zsa Zsa Gabor cancel? Anyways, emerging from his Arthur Fleck cocoon, we see the Joker, develop and gain notoriety from his seemingly random murders while unknowingly sparking a citywide revolt by the working class proles sporting clown masks and makeup. The audience's moment of catharsis is well earned and delivered in grand fashion when Joker makes his TV debut after being asked to come and perform on live TV. Here, in the climax of the film, we see Fleck find his voice, as it were, really identify as Joker, and with a stroke of madness, in front of the entire live viewing audience, let's just say he introduces himself as a supervillain to be reckoned with. Okay, and you'll probably hear this in the streets of Portland while people are protesting and blocking traffic for freedom. That people are contending that Joker promotes Caucasian incels, white losers that can't get a girl. Here's the news for you brain-dead critics. There's a lot of people, all walks of life, struggling at the bottom of society in Gotham. Hell, even in our society. And who cares if someone can't get a girl, eh? I've had 9 wives, and what did it get me? Look, Joker is about the people in need of a break, regardless of their gender, race, sexuality, or ability to attract chicks. Anyways, Joker boasts stellar cinematography, spot-on script, and strong acting throughout. If Joaquin doesn't snag an Oscar for this magnificent performance, the Academy is even more retarded than I thought. Did I use the word retarded? Oh no. A protest is gathering outside my studio. Oh God, help, what am I gonna do? And its soundtrack, really powerful. I strongly contend that Joker is marvelous, it's a masterpiece, and I definitely give it 3 solid giggles. Go see this movie. Thanks for watching, and I'm gonna see yous next time at Mr. Sam at the movies. Now, did I put that clown makeup in 38 shells?